Okay, Daf Hashavua, Daf Chof Gimel Amud Aleph, Megillah. I hope everyone's enjoying their time at home this morning or this afternoon, whenever you're seeing this, or this evening. We're starting on the bottom of Chof Beis Amud Beis, the last line of Chof Beis Amud Beis. Rab Chia bar Ravin. Rab Chia bar Ravin said, Chazino luhu la'Abaye v'Rava. I saw to Abaye Rava Damatzi Atzluye that they would do tachnun, they would fall on their sides and they wouldn't fall on their face. Rashi says, Rashi's top Rashi, like we learned earlier on the previous Amid, that an Adam Chashuv can't fall in front of the people Alpana unless because he doesn't know that he's going to be answered. So therefore, it could cause a chil Hashem that he's going to fall and then he's not going to be answered. He's going to look like he's not someone worthy. B'Yom Tov, two dots on Chav Kim Amud Aleph. B'Yom Tov Chamisha, B'Yom Kippur Shisha. Our Mishnah says on Yom Tov you read 5 Aliyas and on Kippur you read 6 Aliyas. Freklimar Maslisin Mani. Who's the Mishnah like? Lo Rabbi Yishmael, Lo Rabbi Akiva. The Mishnah is not like Rabbi Yishmael, not like Rabbi Akiva. Of the following brisa, the Tani, because we learned in a brisa, B'Yontif, on Yontif Chamisha you read 5 Aliyas, B'Yom Kippur Shisha, on Yom Kippur you read 6, B'Shabbos Shiva, and on Shabbos you read 7. That's like our Mishnah so far. But Ein Pochsin, you can't do less. That's also like our Mishnah we had. Ve'Ein Mosifin Alayim, but it says Ve'Ein Mosifin, so that's not like our Mishnah. Because our Mishnah says that you could add Divrei Rabbi Shmuel. Rabbi Akiva says, B'Yom Tov Chamisha, U'B'Yom Kippurim Shiva, U'B'Shabbos Shisha. On Yom Tov is 5, that's like our Mishnah, Yom Kippurim Shiva, U'B'Shabbos Shisha. It flips around Yom Kippurim and Shabbos. Our Mishnah says Yom Kippurim 6 and Shabbos is 7. Rabbi Akiva flips that around. Ein Posam Ham, Avon Masifin Alayim, you're not able to do less Aliyas, but you could do more Aliyas. Mani. So, Frek the Gemara, who's that like? Rabbi Yishmael Kasha Tosefes. If it's the first Tana Rabbi Yishmael, so that says it would be a question. Tosefes that our Mishnah says you could add, and he says you can't. Rabbi Akiva. If it's Rabbi Akiva, it can't be because Kasha Shisha v'Shiva, because he flips Shisha v'Shiva. Our Mishnah holds again, like I said before, Yom Kippurim Shisha and Shabbos Shiva, and he flips it. Amar Rava Tana de Rabbi Yishmael. It's Tana de Rabbi Yishmael, the yeshiva of Rabbi Yishmael, the Tana de Rabbi Yishmael, because we learned at the Bei Rabbi Yishmael and the yeshiva of Rabbi Yishmael, B'Yom Tov Chamisha, B'Yom Kippurim Shisha, B'Shabbos Shiva. So it's right there. Ein Posamam, you can't do less. Avon Mosifin Alayim, but you could add Divrei Rabbi Yishmael. That's the brisa that Rava brings down. So you see, it could be the Bei Rabbi Yishmael, the Yeshiva Rabbi Yishmael, which is the sheet of Rabbi Yishmael, the Gemara is holding at least. So, Frek the Gemara, wait a second. Kasha the Rabbi Yishmael, the Yishmael. It's nice that Rava, that he brought me a brisa that Rabbi Yishmael holds like our Tana, but that is a Tana of our Mishnah. But we brought down the previous brisa at the beginning, 3 lines from the bottom, from the top, says that Rabbi Yishmael holds differently. That Rabbi Yishmael says, Ein Mosifin Alayim, you can add, and here he says you could add. And for the Gemara answers, Trei Tanoi Alib de Rabbi Yishmael. It's 2 Tanoim that said Alib de Rabbi Yishmael. They both had heard the sheet of Rabbi Yishmael, and they had heard it differently. They understood it differently, and therefore they were both Tanoim Alib de Rabbi Yishmael. Frek the Gemara, Man Tana La de Tanya. Who is the Tana of the following brisa, the next brisa? What does it say in the next brisa? It says, B'Yom Tov Machrin Lovoi Mamarin Lotzeis. On Yom Tov, you go to shul late because you're preparing the food, says Rashi. Umemarim Lotzeis, but you hurry up at home, says Rashi, Mishum Simchas Yom Tov, so you can enjoy the day, the Simchas Yom Tov. Yom Kippurim, on Yom Kippurim, Mamarin Lovoi, you go to shul quicker, you get to shul earlier because you're not preparing food. Umachin Lotzeis, but you come home late. Shabbos, and on Shabbos Mamaran level, you get to shul quickly because you're not preparing food. On Shabbos Mamaran Lotzeis, and you come home quickly to enjoy for the Mishum Onik Shabbos. Rashi says because of Onik Shabbos. So that says Gemara, Lema Rabbi Akiva. Let's say that this Tan is Rabbi Akiva, the Islay Gavi Yaseir, because he says that on Yom Kippurim you're Ma'achrim Latzis, you come home late. Now, if you come home late, if you're only having 6 aliyahs instead of 7, so you're not coming home as late as on Shabbos. So what does it mean you're coming home late? Oh, must be that this is the sheet of Rabbi Akiva that we learned earlier that flips Yom Kippurim and Shabbos and says that in Yom Kippurim you have 7 aliyahs and on Shabbos you have 6 aliyahs. So that's why you're coming home late. Leimer Rabbi Akiva disle Gavi Yaseir. And that says no, Afilu Temer Rabbi Yishmael. You could even say it's Rabbi Yishmael. What did Rabbi Yishmael say? That we have 6 aliyahs in Yom Kippurim and 7 on Shabbos. It could even be Rabbi Yishmael. Why? The nafish sidura, because even though the aliyahs are less, but the seder is longer on Yom Kippurim. We have the avoda, and there's other parts of davening. It could be that the Gemara just means the sidura. It could just mean the seder avoda, or the seder of the whole davening of Yom Kippurim is longer. I just want to mention one thing. I'm not sure how I said it, how I learned the Gemara earlier. There's an earlier Gemara that says, that brings down a brisa that says that when it falls out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lines on Chav Beis and Beis, the Tanya, Chal Lios B'Sheni B'Chamishi. If it fell out on Monday and Thursday, you read 3 aliyos, Maftir Echad, and the last aliyah reads Maftir. B'Shlishi Revi, when it falls out on Tuesday and Wednesday, you read 1 aliyah and he gets Maftir. I'm not sure. I didn't go back to look how I said, what was that talking about? It could be I said that it's talking about a Tainus Tzibur, I'm not sure. But Rashi says that it's talking about Tisha B'Av. I realized this when I was taking the Daf Hashavua test last night. They asked a question about this brisa, and they referred to it as Tisha B'Av. So I just wanted to point that out. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for listening.